SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Hi. Welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, so just to let you know, I'm sick. I think it's not going to be too bad, but mostly involves... I got some sort of weird bug that involves, like, fevers at night and then fatigue during the day. So I kind of have to just make use of what time I got when I got time, you know? That sort of thing. It shouldn't be too bad, but I might be a little bit more easily distractible than usual. But I figure if you made it to episode 106 of this series, you probably know about what you're up against, yeah? Yeah, probably. Now, I intended that I would just sort of start this episode once I found that other cave I was looking for on the side of the mountain. I assume there has to be a... Oop, I don't have a melee weapon. I assume there has to be a corresponding cave on the other mountain to match that one where I found that diagram in, right? But then I realized I haven't found the bubble frog in here. So, I had to start earlier. I don't need that. It's fine. Put it down, I don't care. Put it down, I don't care. What's with all the likes? Are these actually guarding the bubble frog? Because I kind of hope so, because that's the only reason I'm down here. If it's not down here, then I'm going to be very disappointed. Oh, right, I have to actually kill him. You can't just, like, knock him over and then assume you get the loot. That's not how it works. That's the sort of thing that you can probably expect today. As I sort of work my way through this situation I got going on here. I don't want to shield at the mind's eye, though. Okay, cool. Well, how about it? We got a bubble frog down here. We got a bunch of bats is what we got. I wonder if it's actually worthwhile to use... Not that. Use Riju's ability. There. Just sort of shoot it over there somewhere. Too far away, huh? Try again. There we go. Nice. That worked rather well, in fact. Ha! I should probably be using that more frequently, huh? Almost certainly. And there's the bubble frog. Hooray. Good. It all worked out according to plan. I missed. Why is it such a huge chamber for the bubble frog? This seems like overkill. Hi. Just shoot him in the butt. There, good. He died. There, good. He died. Great. And with that, I have 25 of the bubble gems, which, if I'm not mistaken, means I have completed 1/4 of the caves remaining after you loot all the stuff. After you get all the stuff that, kill... Wow, it's Colton. All the stuff that after you've gotten all the Colton's loot, I believe there's 100 caves left after that. That's the impression I got anyway. I could be wrong about exactly how it works, but that's the way it seems to work. I'm going to attempt to get a whole bunch of lizards here with this ability. We're going to see if it works the same way. I hope Riju doesn't mind that I'm using her ability for relatively mundane things. Did that not work? Did it incinerate their corpses instantaneously? Is that what you're telling me? Okay, well, learned a lesson. Don't use lightning on lizards. It's a little bit overkill. Got it. That said, this cave is probably useful if you need sticky lizards in a hurry, you know? Alright, well, I'm gonna go find that other cave, provided it exists. And if it does, I'll catch up with you when I've found it. Oh yeah, there was a comment suggesting that maybe when okay, you remember a while ago I got a bunch of quests for Misco style clothing, and I'm trying to think where those got listed. Probably in the adventure log, huh? Probably. There apparently may have been one Twins manuscript. Yeah, in West Necluda stand twins poised to duel. Each contains a cavern that faces the other. Show the little twin sign to the big twin to open the door to my treasure that faces the other. That suggests that the cave is going to be somewhere on the north face of the south twin, since I found the pattern in the south face of the north twin, right? Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Thank you for the reminder, person in the comments. I think it was Felix. I do not remember. I could probably check, but that requires more multitasking of me than I'm currently capable of. My brain's very fuzzy. Thank you anyway. Wait, the fact that I have that quest suggests this is probably one of the one of the quests for Tinkle clothing, isn't it? Oh boy. Well, that's fine. I want to get all the clothing, even if some of it is Tinkle clothing. Alright, let's see here. I did not want to jump off, actually. But let's go over to the North Twin, so I can get a better look at the South Twin, because clearly that's where I gotta be looking for this cave. It says they face each other, but that's all the information I've got. That one over there is too far away. I wonder if, technically speaking, the twins themselves count as being in a different region than that tree that I found, you know? That's the impression I'm getting here. Wait. There's a cave right there. Whoa! Oh, that's almost certainly the one I'm looking for. Wow, they really do just face each other. They're right there. Wow, that was exactly next to the other one. If only I actually had eyes, and so I could search for things normally. Like normal people. Use your eyes and look around, but no. I gotta use all fancy tools and wander around for half an hour before I even notice the thing that was 20 feet away. Probably more than that. But regardless, yeah, this is it. Misco Cave. Hello. Dueling Peaks South Cave. Hello. Show me your gooblies. There you go. That's the stuff. Alright. And probably a mind's eye shield, yeah? Based on how this normally goes. Oh, yes. Well, I don't care. Put it away. Put it back in the box where it belongs. Alright. Thank you, Yunobo. Let's see what we got in here. Presumably somewhere where I can... Whoa. Hi. You were not what I was expecting to find over here, but that's good, because I wanted to find you eventually anyway. 26. Only 74 remain, I think. Okay. Well. So there's the front. Ah, there we go. Okay. I'm expecting some kind of a triangular matrix that I can do some sort of interaction with, yeah? Oh, yeah, look at this. That'll be the guy. Okay. So let me look at my photos here. Okay. Presumably... I think I took this photo right side up, so probably the top of the pyramid is the top, and as shown in this picture is probably that side over there, right? Okay, so we want the first and the second row, the second and third in the third row, and the first and the fourth row. Okay, let's have a look here. First and the second row. And then we want the second and third in the third row, I believe it was. Like that. And then the first and the fourth row. Unless there's an order to it, in which case, well, we'll figure that out in a moment. Did I get it wrong? Oh no, that rock rolled off. Let's try that again. Okay, did I misremember? Did I misremember? 2. Well, it looks right to me. Huh. Perhaps the side that is up is not the same? Perhaps I'm misinterpreting what way is up. That's a possibility. I don't really want to try every possible combination here, but that might be what it comes down to, I suppose. Otherwise, let's see here. No, they're not connected. There are lines in between them, sure, but I don't think there's actually any order indicated here. So perhaps I just need to rotate it until it works. Okay. Well, that's actually going to be a little bit weird to do, isn't it? Nah, it's fine. I got this. Like that. That's nothing, so let's try the last combination. And That was it. You legitimately are just supposed to try every angle until it works. Well, good, good, good. I got it. I did it. Go ahead and give me my tingle gear, I assume. I assume tingle gear. Hello. And it's Tingle's shirt. There was once a man who claimed to be the very reincarnation of a fairy. He treasured this shirt, and so will you. After all, it's a rather rare find. Kululimpa. Great. I got it. I got it. What's the third one of those, huh? What's the third one? Heroine's Manuscript. Enter the valley carved into Hamar's descent and shine the light of day on the towering eighth. That's got to be in the desert, right? That's got to be in the desert, because the towering eighth is going to be the eighth statue of the 8 heroines. Except the 8th one wasn't a lady, it turns out. Already discovered the dark lore behind that. The deep, dark secrets of the Gerudo, and that they had a hero in their past who wasn't a lady. Oh no. How could they? Alright, well. Good. Good, I did that. So, what the heck was I doing before all this? That's a great question. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. I'm done with this. Does this mean I can go back to the desert? Is it finally time? I mean, at some point I need to jump in a hole, right? And just gather a bunch of materials down there, but this is probably not the time for that, right? Is it time to actually go explore the desert? I think it might be. I think it might be. All right, cool. Well, let me get back to town over here then. Okay, let's see here. What business did I have in the desert? Shrine quests? No. Side adventures. Let's see. Potential princess sign, Nikala, Hebra, Koga. Okay, this is unrelated. It's all going to be in this section, right? Okay, so there's a Molduga. I can probably take care of that in the East Barrens, no problem. A skeletal horse. I wandered too far away, but that's apparently something I could take care of. Let's see here. The fierce deity. No, that's not something. Treasures of Awakening? Tabantha, that's not it. New Champion's Tunic. It's in the castle. Can't get in there right now. Why do I have so many quests I haven't done? Because I'm trying to do everything, and therefore I'm getting nothing done. Mother Goddess statue in the Vast Canyon. Well, I know where that is, it's not here. Okay, do I not actually have that many quests down here? For some reason I thought that I did. Okay, well, I guess that's fine too. Do I need to re-talk to everybody in town? I don't think so. I guess it's the middle of the night, so it's hard to figure out if I can do that sort of thing right now. But probably it's fine, right? Probably we're fine. Sure is nice that they don't just kick me out of town anymore. Okay, come on through, they say, but they're not happy about it. Alright, let's see here. Give me my sand boots. There we go. I guess I should just start by having a look around, yeah? Sneak myself up on a sand seal and, see if we can't get some exploration done. At the very least, try and figure out where those statues are, the ones I've heard so much about. Since it seems I'm going to have some business with them. Stealthy, stealthy. Unbearable cold, oh no! Okay, well, hang on. There we go. And there we are. Great. Okay, that didn't work out at all. Do I have to do something besides just grab? Do I have to tame them like I do horses? Hang on. What gives? Grab. What? Is it because of my shield? Is it because my shield has all this rocky stuff on it? Is that the problem? Hang on. Maybe that is the problem. Here. Let's try it out with an unadorned shield and see if that helps. Oh, that is hilarious that that works that way. I had no idea that that made a difference, but of course it does. It makes perfect sense. All right, well, let's, whoa, is that a falling star that just fell over there? That's convenient. I guess we could go check that out. Not exactly desert business per se, but it's some place to start. And at some point, I need to go to the East Barrens and try and catch that, Try and fight that Molduga, yeah?
Hey!
Presumably learning how to fight Moldugas is going to have to be a thing I do all over again, given that I no longer have remote bombs. I wonder if it's even possible to beat them without bomb flowers in your inventory. Might be able to just purely overwhelm them through force, I don't know, but...
Hey!
Yeah, I don't know where that star fell, I'm afraid. Yes, I see the shrine. Sure, let's do the shrine, I guess. Always good to have more teleportation options, even if it does mean that I'm getting rid of my mode of transportation. Unless there happen to be more, sand seals in the area. It doesn't look like it. Looks like they probably would have been chased off by all the robots, if there were. Alright, thank you, sand seal. Oh, it didn't run away. It just sort of sits there, huh? So you can retame it if you find yourself in a position to do so. Well, good to know. Let's just, Okay, they're more resilient than I gave them credit for. Oh, hello. Do you got to must? Apparently, yes. Okay, that guy died, but I gotta get out of this quicksand. Hello. Very spinny you are, as always. I'd rather you didn't fall into the... Yeah, I want your stuff is the thing. Cool. Okay, now get out. Good. Okay. And looks like the other ones aren't so much aware of me. So let's just get in here. Kudanisar Shrine, huh? Alright. Hopefully this isn't another situation where I was supposed to overcome some kind of a trial to get in here. And therefore they're just going to give me a present when I walk in. But I guess we'll find out. Oh, we got something going on. That's for sure. Bridging the Sands. It's a quicksand shrine, which makes sense since it's surrounded in quicksand. Here are some lessons on how you could have overcome that if you had been in here first. Okay, so we have a big, nasty, smashy thing over there. Am I just supposed to play Frogger? Is that the idea? Alright. Grab this. And we'll just sort of make a platform out of it. If I can manage to work out in my brain how I'm supposed to do this. Let's see here. So we'll just sort of jump to that one. And then jump to this one. And then we recall that one. Get my stamina back and then run for shore. Okay. But I see that I still have a problem. There's nothing over there, right? Yeah, it's just the sand falls. Okay. Well, where am I going? Perhaps I'm supposed to use the wooden planks to climb over this? Something like that? That initial plank I used, I see, is now entirely gone. It did not respawn. That's distressing. But not much to be done about it now, as I already abandoned it. I wonder if I can fish for that other plank using this one. Just go get it. Good. And now grab both of them. Grab both of them. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Recall before they get smashed-emed. Okay. Is the one that I fished up going to come with it? It is! Oh, that's actually really useful information there. You can use one item to catch another one and then recall the one item and the second one comes with. That is fantastic to know. Alright, so I guess I just need to make a bridge. This seems like just a bridge making procedure, so let's just do that. We'll just probably rotate the other way, huh? Yeah, just like that. And then drop it in. Okay, and then we gotta go before it falls off. Gotta go! Okay. Hello there. I am here now. I would like to not die. Would you mind letting me up, please? Oh, my stamina. Okay, cool. Cool. My stamina. How you doing? My Lizzle Reaper. Man. What a shame. Alright, so what are we doing here? We have a big empty room. Something over there. Alright, well, let's start out by, scooping this guy up and... Oh, wait, this isn't even necessary, huh? Can I just put it back the way it was? Like that? Woo! No, definitely not. That is not how it works, huh? Okay, well, good to know. I wonder why they start out stuck in the sand like that, then. Maybe it was caught on the thing I'm standing on? And that could be. I see we have some pre-made motorboats over there. That's useful. Well, for now, let's make my way to the ladder. We got another reflection in the ceiling. Is this going to be another one of those shrines? Wait a second. Huh. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. That's sure a thing I caused to happen. It launched a ball. And now the button is pressed and doesn't seem to want to come back up to be pressed again. So it dropped the ball for me, but then it launched it all the way across the room. Okay. Cool, thanks for that, I guess. I guess let's get myself a motorboat for now. Oh dear. Not what I was going for. Catch up, catch up. I'm so tired. You can do it. I'm not sure I can do it. All right, let's just slap this thing down. Use it for rest. Why does it stick in the sand like this? It seems so illogical. Well, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Make it to the. Go. Oh no! It's so difficult to trudge through the sand. Ironically, it's harder to do this because I have so much stamina, I assume. Unless there's like a set period of time it takes your stamina to regenerate, no matter how big your bar is. Well, either way, I've ruined this. Okay, so let's try and figure out a way to make myself unruin it. Hopefully this will work. Okay. Can I do it? Nope. Not there yet. This is presumably not the part of the shrine you're supposed to be struggling with, but here I am, struggling with it. Oh, this is exactly the same situation I was in a minute ago. I can recover like this. Alright, well let's just straighten one of these guys out. And use it as an actual stepping stone, huh? So tired, yes. Alright, and then we'll just... I guess attach this on? So that it doesn't... Whoa, okay. So that it doesn't get swept away against the wall is the idea here. Theoretically, I could have had it extending straight out, and that would have been even better, but I didn't. And here we are. Is this going to be good enough? It's good enough. Hooray! That was real silly how long that took me to get past that. All right, let's go. Into the sand, boatmobile. Here we go. So why is there a little boat over here? Oh, is this the secret chest? Oh, this is the secret chest, isn't it? Okay. Well, can I just have it? Can I just take that from you there? No, I can't? That's unfortunate. Oh dear. Don't like this so much. This is not a good place to be. Okay, cool. I fell to my death, but fortunately for Link, that's not actual death. Thank you for bringing my boat back with me. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. So, is this a situation where I just need to shoot the chest down, or what? I love that I've run myself aground on this plank. It's definitely making my life tons easier. Okay, let's run aground here. Wow, nice flip. Too bad it landed you someplace you don't want to be. Alright, so let's just try and shoot it down. Good. Okay, now grab it. Good. Now let's see what we got. 10 arrows! Net benefit of 9 arrows. Sure, thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, so where are we going? Over there, I guess, huh? There are little robot guards all over the place, so... Guess I should just start checking out the various the various places there are to go. Why? What happened? Apparently I somehow canceled my boat experience, and I did not mean to. So let's just go around the fence and see what we got, because I'm guessing over there is the end of the shrine, right? Well now. So that's where I came from. This guy's got a box. I should like to have it, if you don't mind. Can't see what I'm doing. Right there. Nice. Alright. And in order to get up there... I see. Well, I have an idea, but I don't want to lose my boat in the meantime, so... That should do it. Hopefully this will still be here in a little bit when I need it. Why don't we grab that, and then... Okay, I'm going to try something, but I'm not sure it's going to work. Oh, wait a second. Actually, that right there is probably good enough. I was going to try some sort of reverse time anti-gravity hijinks, but it really isn't necessary. There we go. What do we got? Hasty elixir. Cool, thank you. It's a pretty good one. Pretty good one. Alright. Back on board. Let's go. Alright, so we have the one major stronghold of robot stronghold. Hello. Get one of those. And you also get one of those if I can aim, which I can't. Good news for both of us, I guess. I don't know why it's good news for me, but it's good news for you for sure. Except for the part that while I was talking, I managed to aim. Hooray! Okay, so I guess I want to ascend here? Why not? No idea why not, but apparently it does work. It just didn't want to let me. Well, fine. It would be that way. I'd like the robot parts over here too, please. Thank you. Okay, we got more boats and we got a big old button. Button. Ah, and there goes the ball. Back into the night. I didn't even realize it was over there, although it does make sense because this is where it was fired to. Alright, so I guess I just gotta go follow that ball. Presumably I have to actually place these boats in order to actually get any use out of, in order to get any usage out of them. Control. There we go. That's the stuff. Now, I presume I'll have to scoop this guy up and take it with me, right? Yeah, it does seem like it's heading the right direction on its own accord. How did I get up there before? Well, it looks like it's an ascension puzzle, actually. I probably just ascended. Alright, well... let me switch over to this boat. Since it's going my way. I'm just gonna scoop this guy up and... I'll just attach it to my boat, actually. I'll just go over here a little bit, if possible. It's not super possible. I think I need those wooden planks over there to make a bridge out of, don't I? I think I do. Let's scoop the boat up top here. What happens if I try to recall you? Not a great deal, huh? Let's recall that one. And grab it when he gets close enough. That's my master plan. There it is! Got it! Okay. So now... let's move this over here and... do a little surgery. Shake, shake, shake. And... yeah. That's a terrible bridge. It's a terrible bridge, but fortunately it shouldn't matter at all. As long as it reaches where I want it to reach, we should be just fine. Like that. And then drop it. Okay, well, it looks like it could use some sort of a support on this end, if possible, huh? Is that good enough? That is wanting to be taken away by the current. You sure you can't just, like, drop into place and... Oh, yeah, you're good. Okay, it's good. Cool. I guess that's good enough, then. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give it. Okay, cool. And off we go. And the ball goes in the hole, and we're done here. Great. Alright. Well, that went pretty okay. Made me work for it a little bit, but I enjoyed it. Great. Thank you for that, you two. I have saved up enough for 2 more cash-ins, huh? I should probably do something about that soon. But I only just made it back to the desert is the thing. Alright, so we're back. It's daytime, which means I gotta change clothes. Just a second. How's that suit you? There we go. Alright. Did that seal hang out while I was in there? Probably not, huh? That's a very good horn you got there, my friend. That's a very good horn you got there. Use my best bow. We're gonna attach a black bokoblin horn to it. We're gonna hit you in the face. Oh, you're gonna drown in the sand, and I'm sad about it. Okay, you're not gonna drown in the sand, but you're gonna be hard to loot, and that's the main problem here. Yeah, nice shot and all, Tulin, but I was lining one up. I know, you're a better shot than I'll ever be, but the thing is, it's a principle of the thing. I was attempting to help. Wow, that hurt a lot. Wow, that hurt a ton. Hi. Great, well, that guy died. But I'm about to if I don't deal with this archer pretty soon. Okay, shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the face. Okay, cool. I feel like this is a losing proposition, though, because he's just moving farther and farther away across the quicksand. Ow. Okay, well, that was death. Maybe I shouldn't be quite so devil-may-care with my life, huh? It's a little wasteful, but it's fine. I got more where that came from. Okay, well, he died. But can I have his stuff? I'm not even sure I can. Give it. Okay, I got it all. And this is a Mighty Construct bow, which I would actually kind of like that, too. Never mind, Mighty Construct bows aren't as cool as I thought they were. That's fine, that's fine. We'll just work our way to the edge. Hey, look, there's a statue pointing a sword off into the distance. Weren't those here in the previous game as well? Didn't they have some sort of special meaning at some point? Which I have conveniently since forgotten. I feel like there was a sandstorm or something like that, and they led the way through it at one point. Hi. Hold still, would you, please? No? I'd like it if you did. Oh, I don't have a weapon right now. Whoops. Well, how about we freeze this fine gentleman? Freeze the fine gentleman, and then just shoot him in the face! Great. That's worked out nicely. Okay, so what's the deal? You want me to go that way, huh? Sure, I'll go that way. It would be nicer if I had a sand seal, but you know how these things go. No sand seal for me. Hopefully I don't just run into a Molduga just while I'm hoofing it out here. That would be embarrassing and potentially deadly. I presume there are better ways to go about exploring the desert, but here I am, doing it this way. Sword go this way. Right towards that rock, in fact. Doesn't seem real helpful, but perhaps the next statue's on the other side of the rock? Or something like that? Or perhaps this rock is what they're pointing to in the first place? Also a possibility. Well, that's not exactly what I was going for, Tulin. I appreciate where your mind was at. I just wanted to grab the Volt Fruit, and technically it did come off the plant now, so good job there, but I don't think anybody gets to have the Volt Fruit now. Next statue says go that way. These didn't used to lead to the Yiga hideout, did they? They don't really have business in the Yiga hideout, I would think, since I'm guessing the Yiga don't hide out there anymore since they all live underground. What's that noise? Something is snoring, I think. I shouldn't be using my best bow for this. We'll use that one. Oh, it's a Gerudo bow. That's why it zoomed in like that. Okay, we'll use that one. And then... Good shot. There we go. And there. Okay, cool. Yeah, haha. Okay. Now, isn't there, in fact, somebody snoring below me? Because it sure sounded like there was. Oh, no, there's just a shock-like. Okay. He hasn't quite let out his gooblies yet. Gooblies! Alright, let's see here. Do I have a weapon I can use on this? Well, I mean, I guess I can use that, but it's gonna break. Okay, well... That's almost did it! There it goes. Great, well, that guy died. It's a radiant shield. Do I have something worth dropping to pick that up? Not really. Okay. Take the arrows for sure, though. Could it have been the like making the weird snoring noises? Could have been. I don't honestly know. Guess I shouldn't worry about it. But what I should worry about is making a new weapon, because I'm running really low on weapons I've prepared for battle, aren't I? Yeah, okay. Let me take just a moment to do something about that here. Let's see. First, been meaning to set up a fire weapon for a while, so let me just drop. No. Do put it out there. I know it's valuable, Link, but it's fine. It's fine. You'll find more. And then we take... There we are. Magic staff. We fuse this to the magic staff. Okay, good. That's just a ruby staff. It's not a scepter. I guess I think the scepters may only be one-handed, though. I think that might be the difference. Yeah, that does... No? Scepters are also two-handed. It's just they're better than staffs. Well, too late now. I've got a ruby staff. That's fine. Okay, so what else can we make here? By attack power. Let's get out one of those, and we'll get out one of those. I keep being reluctant to use the last one of my horns when they're of a particular variety, you know? But I don't know if I have any reason for that. I don't know if it's a worthwhile tendency on my part. Okay, let's see here. We'll take this Royal Broadsword, and we'll enhance it with... how about the Silver Bokoblin? There we go, that's good. Soldier's Broadsword I'm going to actually just drop right here. The Royal Halberd, we'll make it into a scythe. Good. And then we'll take this Claymore and we'll make it into some kind of a weird bone club. That actually works pretty well, look at that. Seems to suit it pretty well, I would say. And we'll take this giant boomerang. Yeah, this giant boomerang, and we'll make it another weird club. Like that. That looks real stupid, but I bet it still flies just fine. And that's all that really matters. Now then, where were the statues pointing? I feel like I could see the next one from where I was. And then I stopped paying attention. There we are. And yes, there's some sort of a shock lizard behind me, but I don't care. Is this where I came from? It's pointing over that way. This must be where I came... No, it's not where I came from. Strange. Yeah, okay, hi. Wait, I'm using the mighty bow. I don't want to be using the mighty bow. Let's, use the Stalnock Smasher. That'll be fine. Attack or something, would ya? Attack or something, would ya? Well, not him. Attack me! And now it's cold, because desert. That's how we do around here. There we go. At least it doesn't seem to be variegating between the extremes of heat and cold, you know? Only have to give it one slot of inventory worth of attention. Could be worse, is what I'm saying. Could be worse. Okay, this statue wants me to go that way. But I was being led that way by another statue as well, so... Perhaps they're pointing towards this rib cage, specifically? In which case, there might be some reason for it that I'm not aware of at the moment. There's a sand seal. But first, let's check out this a little bit more carefully. Yeah, you know what? I do wish I had more dazzle fruit, but I still have plenty, so let's just not deal with this. Okay, so there's a thing to be bombed. Well, perhaps I will bomb it then. Yeah. Bomb, 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 bomb there. And we just bomb it. Well, it doesn't seem to have done anything. Can I go in? Technically, yes. West Gerudo Underground Ruins. Well, this seems like a safe place to be. It felt like going into a grave, so it did. Hopefully it doesn't live up to its visual representation. Yunobo, would you mind helping me out? This entire place is mineable. I'm feeling a little intimidated at the moment. Oh, it's a cave. I see. I mean, a cave. A cage, rather. That's a different word. Similar meaning, but different. So is this going to be a maze that you have to mine your way through? This is going to require some patience, if so. Well, that way does seem to be opening up all right. Rusty Claymore. Whew. Yunobo, you and I are going to have a busy day in here. I guess you should just thank goodness that your actual body ain't here to have to suffer through it, huh? I wish I had a way to make you speed up your recovery. Just a little bit, you know? I shouldn't complain too much. You do recover way faster than the champions did in the previous game. But, like, at a time like this, what I wish I could do is make you combine your powers. Yunobo plus Riju, I feel like could make a lot of progress in a very short period of time in here. I don't know if lightning would actually enhance an explosion, but you know, it feels like it might be worth a try. And this is a real slow going as it stands, but what you gonna do? What did you hit? Was there a rock sticking out of the ground directly in front of you? That does suggest that his explosions can't hurt me, which... that's actually good intel. That's useful. Let's find out if it's true. It's true! Yunobo's explosions can't hurt me. Well, that's very good to know. I've been treating it like it was bomb explosions and backing away every time, but apparently I don't need to. Well, that should make my life a little easier anyway. Oh... I mean, I could help you work on this Yunobo, but I really don't think it's going to be worth it, right? And it'll eat up my weapons, and... it just doesn't seem like a worthwhile expenditure of resources. Imagine trying to do this place before you have Yunobo. In case it's not abundantly clear at this point, I am planning on clearing basically this entire place out, and doing it entirely using Yunobo, so I'll try not to talk as much when nothing's going on, because, I don't know if you want to necessarily watch me throw a Goron at the wall a few dozen times. Oh, hey, we got a statue, and the statue says go that way. Well, that is useful. So indeed, the statues were leading me here. And they'll be leading me through the tunnel cave as well. Huh. Well, that is helpful. Some form of direction is helpful. Could have used one over there, but shouldn't complain too much. This way, huh? All right. It is a little bit hilarious that they had to put the statues this close together just to make sure you'd be able to tell where you're going, no matter how you go about it. But it seems to me if you really want to make sure the person knows where they're going, maybe don't let your cave get rock slided in, you know? You had to build all these statues. I assume that took way more effort than it would take to, like, build some more support pillars and get the structural integrity of this place a little better off than it was before, and not have to worry about any of this. What do I know about it, though? I suppose I could just make myself a cheap smashy weapon and join in, help out, you know? That is not what I was trying to do. That is not what I had in mind. Like this, please. I guess you have to face it. That makes sense. Okay, cool, well. Yeah, okay, that is helping. Good. And Yunobo has decided to get huffy and go back into my pocket, so I guess it's a good thing I made this weapon. There he is. I'm sorry I made a rock smasher, Yunobo. Are you feeling left out? Weird. Wouldn't think you would be. This sword lady says go that way. Okay, sure. Whatever you say, sword lady. It's not like I have opinions of my own about this. Oh no, my rock hammer. I was so emotionally invested in it. Yunobo. Yunobo. Wait, that was the bubble frog. I heard that. That way? You don't suppose the sword lady would be nice enough to lead me to the bubble frog, do you? Can I hear it anymore? No. And the ceiling's too low for Yunobo to show up. That's the problem, huh? Alright, you know what? Let's let this place out a little bit, huh? Oh, he's right over there. I don't have another garbage weapon to throw at this, though. Let's tunnel out some more garbage weapons, Yunobo. You and me. Okay, there's one. And there's the bubble frog. Great. Then we slap a rock on it, and away we go. Grab that. Okay, but we still haven't found the main purpose of the cave, provided there is a main purpose of the cave. This sword lady says, you're going the wrong way. Maybe stop it. Okay. I guess. This way, huh? That rock hammer. Yunobo, help. More low ceilings, huh? Yeah, it's alright. I'm afraid I'm a low ceilings kind of guy. Guess we just keep going until we find another sword lady, honestly. For now, I don't have a better idea of what to do. Unless she's pointing towards that cage wall and means I'm supposed to go to the other side of it. Nope, here we go. To the left, huh? Okay, you heard her. To the left. Ah, and in a circle. And over to here. Okay. This looks like progress, I guess. Yunobo, help. Man. Who went to the trouble of meticulously filling this entire place with fallen rock anyway? This is not a zero-effort task to undertake, you know? Someone worked very hard at this. I kind of hope they use some sort of magic to do it, otherwise this would just be tedious, considering that I'm just smashing my way through without much regard for their craftsmanship. Yeah. Well, we got a box. What's in the box? Whoa! Va Naboris Divine Helm, a helm worn by a warrior who protected the Gerudo in a time beyond memory. It's said to deepen the bond with the Gerudo when worn by a Hylian. Huh. And presumably that's the thing that makes Riju wear a helmet face thing, yeah? Let's see. Yeah, it surely does. It surely does, look at that. Now she's all spooky looking. And what's the difference when I strike things with lightning? Well, it looks about the same, but perhaps it does more damage, something like that? Perhaps it doesn't actually make any difference and it just is a nice flavor text, you know? There we go. It's a little bit weird making the trial to get the Von Naburis helm something that you need the Gerudo champion to get, but not Gerudo, the words. Yunobo, what are your people called? Why can't I think of this right now? He doesn't even want to look me in the eye, and who can blame him? Wow, this is really embarrassing. Why can't I... They live in Eldon. Gorons! You need the Goron champion to get the Gerudo item. Well, I guess that's why all the sword pit ladies were pointing at her, because it's the Gerudo champion helm thingy. Great, I got it. And it's got lightning resistance, which is also nice. And also it disproved my theory, which is that if you wore the special helm, then any of your champions who have special helms would get theirs as well. That apparently is not the case. And that's a little too bad. I wonder if there is a way to get them all to wear their special helms at the same time. Maybe if you get all of the helms, that'll make a difference. I still have to go get Tulin's helm at some point, yeah? At some point. Alright, well... Oh, it's hot. Yeah, of course it is. It's the desert. I put on the special helm instead of the one that I need in order to survive the desert. There we go. Anyway, I accomplished a little bit today, and now I'm in the middle of the desert. There's a lot more desert to explore. And there's probably a better way to be going about it, but I didn't do it, so here we are. Thank you for watching, though. Next time, well, there's a lot more desert. So I guess we'll keep looking around. I will see you then.